Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be sharing my detailed wash day from start to finish. So this is how my hair is looking on my wash day. I had this style for 1 week, and listen, I could have gone another week. This style really worked out for me. So now I am unraveling my French twist at the front. And this style, I mean, everybody was like, I love this style. It looks so neat. And I enjoyed wearing it. I think next time I'm going to try see if I can wear it 2 week and see what would happen. I don't know why I pull it out the first week, but it could have gone another week. So as you can see, the front section there, I had blown it out before I did my French twist. So a lot of product is not on that section. The gel that I use in my hair is mostly at the back. That's how my hair looks. So I went in and did one wash after I pulled out my hair, and this is how it's looking. And so now I'm going to use my hand and section my hair into 6 sections, 3 on either side. And then we're going to start the wash day. So if on your wash day you find it challenging to wash your hair or to get your hair nice and clean, then I suggest that you make small partings or sections in your hair before you had your shampoo. For me, what I've been doing differently now is not to detangle my hair before I do my wash. So I know that in other videos, I generally would add water to my hair, then I will use my detangling brush and detangle my hair. But I'm finding that is not necessary. And so because I see that it's not necessary for me to comb my hair, then I have stopped detangling my hair before I do my wash with the shampoo. So during the week, I do not comb my hair because my styles typically last me a week or two. So I don't comb my hair. So the only day I'm combing my hair is on my wash day. And if you know anything about natural hair, you want to leave your hair alone as much as possible because the constant friction will cause breakage. So now, as you see earlier, I am using the Jamaican mango shampoo, and this shampoo has a more minty, like a peppermint smell, and I do enjoy that smell. As you may know, or you may not know, I'm sensitive when it comes to fragrance, so I'm quite selective on what I use. Most of my products are fragrance free. For this particular one, it's peppermint, and it does feel minty on the scalp as well. So what I do after I've made my sections, as you are seeing, I'm only applying the shampoo. So I'm not trying to get the hair clean or the scalp clean right now. All I'm doing is applying it. So before I would have applied to each section, then I would scrub each section, and then after I finished doing that, then I would rinse. But now I find it quite easier just to apply the shampoo to all the sections first, and then what that does is to help to saturate the hair and break up the oils and the dirt from off my hair and scalp. And then by the time I finish the sixth section, then I go back in, as you're seeing, unravel the twist, and then I scrub the scalp area with the pads of my finger, not my fingernail, but the pads of my fingers, and I scrub it. And then I pull the shampoo down to the shaft of the hair because we want to make sure that the scalp and the hair is clean. So this is something that new that I've added to my routine, and this is my second time doing my wash day this way. and so far it is working out for me. So I believe, well, I shouldn't say I believe, I will be continuing this technique or this routine, and I'll let you know how it goes. Furthermore, maybe in another couple of months, I'll give an update to see whether or not it actually worked out for me. But so far, I'm enjoying doing it this way, and it is working out for me. My curls are not really tight, so if you have a tighter curl, you can try this technique. So basically, as I mentioned earlier, you're just gonna wash your hair as is. So if you have cornrows or twist or wash and go, just wash your hair as is. Then section your hair, then apply your shampoo and to all the sections, and then go back in and scrub the scalp. So that is how my hair is looking after I've rinsed out the shampoo, and I usually do three shampoos. The first shampoo, I don't section my hair or detangle my hair, dry it, and then I do two more shampoos with my hair in sections. Now I'm going to do the conditioning now. This is the conditioning process. And this is a section now where I am going to go in and detangle my hair. So just as how I applied the shampoo to all the sections, I am going to apply the conditioner to all the sections first, and then I'm going to go in and detangle my hair. And that too will give the conditioner some time to sit on my hair sharp and to get it nice and soft. So for me personally, I don't like when the conditioner goes onto my scalp, because conditioners can leave a coating on your scalp, and if you're suffering from dry scalp or itchy scalp, then you don't want any product that is going to be sitting on your scalp, because it's just going to make it worse. So I try my very best not to place the conditioner onto my scalp area, but to put the conditioner on the hair shaft itself. So if you are doing your wash day, that's something that you want to consider, not putting the conditioner onto your scalp, but to focus on the hair shaft itself. When I'm doing my conditioner, I do more sections. So when I'm doing my shampooing or washing, I do six sections, but for my conditioning process, I do eight sections, because I find that whenever I do the sections smaller, then it makes the process a lot easier. So once I've gone through and applied the conditioner to all sections, then I am going to go in and detangle. Now, something that I've added to my detangling process that I usually don't do is, before I would just use a detangling brush and that's it. But now I'm adding the white wood comb to my routine. So the white wood comb and a detangling brush to detangle my hair. That too has made it easier. And I think one of the challenges that I'm having now is that my hair is getting longer. So when it was shorter, there were things that I could do and it would have been fine. But now that my hair is getting much longer, then I find that I have to adjust my routine in order to incorporate the length that I'm now having, because my hair is quite dense, and so with the length and density, I have to make some changes. So I try to keep my hair wet, as you saw there. I had water, and now I'm going in with the white tooth comb, and then once I've gone in with the white tooth comb, I go back in with the detangling brush. So these are some things that you can add to your wash day. If your hair is short, then you might not need all of these steps. But if your hair is very dense and it's longer, then of course it's nice to incorporate these steps, because what I find is that the longer my hair gets and the more dense my hair gets, if I shampoo or wash my hair without these sections, when I'm styling my hair, I find that my scalp area, not my hair shaft, but my scalp area is not cleaned properly. But since I've been putting my hair in sections, I have not had that problem. So that's something that you want to consider. Now, every time I detangle a section, I retwist it. So after using the white tooth comb and the detangling brush, I retwist each sections. And the reason for doing that is to keep my hair in the detangling state. Instead of leaving it out, I leave it in that way. So I have more control over the hair. When my hair was much shorter, when I did my big champ, well, about 2 years ago, I could just wash my hair as a whole, and it would even make sense to try to section my hair because it was so short. But now, 2 years in, I find that it is not as easy to shampoo my hair in one go without the sections. So if your hair is growing and it's this length and it's dense, then you might want to consider putting your hair in sections. I know that there are persons whose hair is way longer than mine and they don't section their hair. But like I said, I do this in order not to waste time, because what happens whenever I don't put it in section, or when I used to shampoo my hair without the sections, I would wash my hair, complete everything, the shampooing, the conditioning. And then when I realized that my scalp isn't clean, then I would have to go back in and shampoo. And then I realized that I was wasting my products. So to avoid product wastage, I decided to try the sectioning. And so far, it has been working good for me, and I've been able to save product. And also I realized that my scalp is very clean, and so because of that now I'm not having the itchiness. So if your scalp is itching a lot, maybe after 3 days after your wash day, you find that your hair is, yeah, I mean your scalp is itching, perhaps it could be a case where your scalp is not being cleaned properly on your wash day, and so the excess buildup that is still there, combined with the buildup that would occur throughout the week, could be the could be causing the itchiness on your scalp, or even the flakiness on your scalp. So you want to pay keen attention to how you clean your scalp area to make sure that you are getting your scalp nice and clean, so that whatever you do throughout the week, you're not just adding to what you did, but you remove the dirt and the oils that were already there. And so you would have eliminate the possibility of your scalp itching you. So that's something that I've been doing, and I find that it works for me. So once I've done the detangling with the sections, I unravel all the twists as you saw earlier, and then I use a white tooth comb and just comb my hair back. You can see how easy it is now that I've detangled my hair. So that's something that I took into consideration. That's something that you can take into consideration, because typically I would have spent maybe 30 to 40 minutes just detangling my hair, and then I would go in and do my wash. Now I save under that 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, just by eliminating the detangling process. That has made it a lot easier. So this is how my hair is looking after I've rinsed the conditioner from my hair, and my hair feels great and my scalp is doing fabulous. So if you have enjoyed the video this far, please go ahead and like the video. And if you're interested in learning more about your natural hair and your overall health, then of course subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.